Bonjour everyone, Madam Blue here. Welcome back to my channel. And today we are doing a natural press. This client I think found me on Instagram. Well, I know she's my Instagram, one of my Instagram subscribers, or is that how I work on Instagram? Any friends, whatever. So I actually did her daughter hair too, but that'll be another video for another time. But she came to get a press, a natural press, and a trim. It took me a little bit longer to do her hair, not because of the length, but because of the detangling, because she needed her haircut. Her curls were very tight and it was very tangly because she had a lot of split ends. But we got through it. Yeah, I'm not going to talk too much. I'm going to do the tension technique for blow drying. I do talk more about that in my virtual course, my virtual silk press course, which will be linked below. And I also talk about how I try to get the roots really straight. So yeah, that's it. Her hair is very long, but it wasn't the thickest. So, you know, to me, long hair isn't a big deal. It's how thick it is, because that's when it's like, okay, and how kinky it is. That's like the determining factor for me on how long it like takes me to do a certain hairstyle. But her length wasn't, I mean, it was very long, but it didn't really affect the process. Once we got through the detangling, it was smooth sailing from there. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. That's gonna be it. I'm not gonna talk too much, child. It's just a press, babe. And I call mine a natural press versus a silk press because everyone's hair is not going to be silky. I think people think silk press, they think silky hair, and it's like, if your texture does not reflect light in a certain way, or your hair color, it's not going to give the illusion of silky hair. And also I don't use excessive heat. It might look like, oh my god, a lot of heat going on, but no, I use the temperature that's for your hair texture and curl pattern. And I use a press and comb depending on your texture. Like fine hair clients, I do not use a press and comb on them, just a flat iron. So that's why I call it a natural press, because it's not a hard press per se, and it's not, I just want people to realize a silk press, everybody got their own definition for it, but as far as the look, everyone thinks they're gonna have like silky, sleeky hair, and that's just not the case. Depends on your texture. So anywho, also I did want to add that some people use like shine products when they finish their style, and shine is just a way for light to reflect off whatever that product is that was used. And someone who has, like, for example, fine wavy hair that's jet black is going to look shinier than someone who has like kinky coarse hair that's off black. So you just want to make sure when you're looking at like pictures and videos of clients or models that you look at someone whose hair texture and curl pattern is similar to yours, so that you can have a realistic idea of the outcome. So I'm sorry that some of this is out of the frame, child. Her hair was so long, I didn't realize until afterwards that, oh, you couldn't even see that. But I just want to express the importance of getting your hair cut. I talk about this more in my healthy hair guide, which will be linked below as well. But basically, trims do not contribute to hair growth, but they do help with length retention. If you have split ends, they continue to split up the hair shaft and they eventually break off. So that creates tension when like your hair is just existing, it's rubbing together, it's breaking off. It creates holes in your hair because some parts is breaking off unevenly. So it's just best to get a good haircut and keep up on your trims. Hair is going to grow as it should, because that's just how it's designed to do. That's just how it works. So just keep up on your trim so that you can keep the hair that's actually growing, because growing out your hair and then having to cut all the split ends off because you don't want to get a haircut kind of defeats the purpose. And that's why people always are like, every time I get my hair and they want to cut so much, it's like, well, that's what you need it cut. So just please keep up on your trims.